Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So as you can probably tell, I finally got a mic. So from now on, I'm probably gonna be posting videos with like a voiceover or with, some type of audio of me speaking, unless there's speed builds, because I cannot just, talk for like, that long. But yeah, welcome. So this is a voiceover, so some things might not be exactly 100% connected to the build or the video, but this is basically me using TikTok hacks, using the transform tool to better my building skills, because I want to make more speed builds that are, look pretty good, but I have that issue where, maybe I need to do some research. So this is me learning, and we're doing a kitchen for this video, and I might do a couple others for bedrooms and bathrooms, etc. But yeah, let's see what the first TikTok hack is. Okay, so the first hack was basically making like a towel be on the oven, which I really love this idea. And yeah, because personally this is something that we do in my house. We usually use it to either wash, like dry our hands after doing the dishes, or to basically take hot things out of the oven when we don't have our mittens nearby. So yeah, and here I used another hack which I lost the video for, but it was basically making it look like you have pots and stuff like that on the oven, which to me was just, it really adds to the build. So moving on to the next hack. So I also really like this one because I recently made a build during summer, and I did a lot of counters, but it looked kind of odd. I also made like a whole lot of mistakes here, because I was like, I want it to be bigger, but it wouldn't look right. So yeah, I literally had to edit this video so much because there were so many times when I was being really stubborn, because I wanted to use these building hacks, but I wanted to incorporate them in kind of like my own way, because otherwise it would just be straight up copying. And so yeah, I was trying to make it bigger and it didn't really work, so I took a really long time trying to fix that. I don't know, it was like 9 whole minutes of the video just me being stubborn and changing things around. Didn't like how it looked, felt defeated, and went back. So here I'm just trying to color match everything, trying to decide what to do. My thing for this kitchen was try to make things a little bit modern, but I didn't want to go too extra and make it like super modern, like 2025 modern. I don't really know if that's a thing, but I wanted it to be more relaxed, like modern, but not too much, like with the whole extremely black everywhere theme, like, because I feel like that's what's been going on lately with the modern themes. Like if you search up on Pinterest, it's usually just like a really pure black marble kitchen, and I was trying to go for more of a white look. So yeah, so far I think it looks pretty nice and decent, and I thought the hack was pretty chill. So let's see what the next hack is gonna be. hack was to make it look like there were dishes inside of the sink in a little like drying rack right next to it. And basically, so this was such a cute idea because, you know, sometimes your sink will look perfectly nice and clear and, you know, like not loaded, but you know, mainly if you have a lot of people living in the house, that doesn't last very long. So realistically speaking, there usually are dishes in the sink, whether they're dirty or clean. So yeah, so here I was doing it. I definitely did have a little bit of issue centering it for some reason. I have no clue how to get that like upper view, but yeah. So this hack was to make it look like the fridge was a smart fridge, or however that is technically called. This was super cute. I personally don't have one of these types of fridges, and I don't entirely see the whole point of them, but they are super cute, and you know, for the people that can afford it, great for you. So this is another hack. It has to do with making a chair look, I guess, kind of better. I will show the video for it later on because I actually ended up deleting this whole thing once I started realizing that the kitchen island was a bit too high up for the chairs. So then I had to kind of start over from scratch and do kind of like a little bit of things differently, make a little base at the bottom so that the chairs were a little bit more lifted upwards. So this is basically me just trying to get it to be how I wanted it to be. This kitchen was overall kind of a big-ish kitchen. I don't really know. And I'm incorporating a whole lot of stuff here, but yeah, let's check out the TikTok hack. So yeah, that was what I was trying to do earlier. And I thought the chair hack was like really quite cute. When you put it together, you can, you know, change a bit of the colors around and just make it overall pretty nice. And yeah, here I'm just trying to make kind of like a stepping kind of little stairs for it because it was a little bit higher up. And I didn't exactly want the character to like jump up when it went there, rather I can just walk upwards. And yeah, trying to decorate it a little bit more, make it look a little better, a little more modern. And trying to find lights for something is always so difficult for me because I try to be so extra and then I like realize that I should just pipe down. And the colors are always so bright. The light is always so bright. Here I thought I would give it a little bit of lighting, and this is personally something I would probably do with my own kitchen. I'd like lights everywhere. I think it's always looks super nice. It really sets a mood. And you know, if that ever bothers you, you can always just turn those lights off. Yeah. So if I hadn't already shown that I was pretty extra, then, well, now you know. The wall just looked so bare, and this, you know, this hack really brings a way for you to add more flair to the walls, and it's pretty simple to do, so yeah. So for this person, I could not download their videos because, you know, on TikTok sometimes you can change the settings, and that was one of the settings that they had. So it was basically making like a little cupcake stand, and technically you were also supposed to add the cupcakes on it, make it look all nice and pretty. But guess who did not feel like baking all those cupcakes? Yeah, me. So here I'm just decorating this island, making it a little cute. Because if you don't have plants, then is it really a Bloxburg build made by me? I don't know. Plants are always just so cute. I like to have them everywhere. It's an actual issue. I was just trying to figure out where to put things here and which little one of these was better. Oh my god. Yeah, that just really adds the flair to it. I had to add you know, utensils and areas ready to eat. So I actually thought this hack in particular was really smart to do, although little spoiler alert, I failed miserably. Yeah, I did not do a good job at it, but it seemed like one of those days where it's like, oh, you know, it seems really easy to do, and then when you do it, you're like, oops. I felt like some parts of the video wasn't really shown properly, and I was just really confused. So I took matters into my own hands at some point, and obviously that didn't really turn out the best way. So that kind of sucked, but yeah. So how are y'all doing? How's your day going? So my day's been pretty average because of currently right now, but well, you know. I have barely been posting this month, and by barely I mean like at all. I haven't posted at all in February. Just been a busy month, but I will get back into videos, I promise. I'm gonna be posting more now. Probably still the same once a week because I do have a bit of a busy schedule. You know, I'm pretty busy, so I can't post, you know, like 3 times a week like some people. So has anybody else been getting like signed out of their Netflix account like for no reason? Because that's been happening to me a lot, and I keep having to sign back in even though I like save it and everything. So just curious, because it's been really awkward. So yeah, this is not the part yet where I started like inventing things. I think it's a little bit further, specifically with the cup. I do not know what cup to put in there, and I don't even like I don't know what happened. So I just got creative. I also didn't know how to put the little image on, so I also got creative. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't have any clue what's even going on here anymore. I had to get creative, man. Like, see, you don't even notice the difference. And then when I put the, you know, code in for the image, you very highly notice the difference. But we're not going to talk about it. See, like, it already looks different. And I don't even know, like, what was going on at this point. I just gave up. And I was just doing my best to try to make something look good. Trying to look for some type of cup or something maybe that could fit in here. And yeah, see, yeah, was not working. I don't know why I put a syrup thing in there, but desperate measures. So here I was just trying to build my own cup because I gave up at that point. So obviously, because I made it, not only did I make it too big the first time, but it obviously wasn't gonna fit, and it also doesn't look that much like a cup. But yeah, the whole purpose of this, you know, video is to learn new things. So I'm learning, which is, it's a good thing. I actually have a little plan thing because I've been thinking that I might post more things like other than just Bloxburg. I was thinking I could play some games on Roblox in general, like Royal High or, other games. Maybe try out some new popular games that have been going around recently and share my experience playing them for the first time. And yeah. So, I would like to know what you think about that. Moving on to the next hack. So maybe this doesn't exactly seem like something that would go in a kitchen, but I was running out of ideas of what to put back here, and I might have made it too big. So I thought, well, you know what? This is a perfect, moment to do something like this because it was a perfect amount of space. Also, we are going to ignore the pole that I left behind that closet. I did go back and remove it, although I'm not entirely sure if I included that in here. Also, I do apologize if sometimes it sounds awkward or weird. I've been speaking English for a very long time now, but it is not my first language. I actually speak Spanish is my first language. I'm Hispanic, but yeah, I've been playing Bloxburg for a very long time now. Probably since around 2018 or so. It's definitely somewhere around there when I somehow managed to get enough V-Bucks to purchase the $25, which is no longer, required, which is a little bit upsetting, but I'm not gonna make a big deal about that, to each their own. What are y'all's thoughts about, how Bloxburg is now? I'm actually pretty curious about that too. So here I'm just trying to figure out a way to edit, not edit, but decorate what colors to put. And I was kind of just hoping and praying that the stools that I put down to sit were facing in the right way. Another spoiler, no, they weren't. Do y'all have any suggestions on how to fix that? Because I never know which way is the right way for the stools that don't have a back to them, if that makes any sense. And I always put them facing in all sorts of wrong directions, and it's really annoying. So if y'all know how to fix that issue, or have an idea of which way is the front, or what way the character will sit when they're on the seat, that would be very helpful. I really wanted to make this little spot right here look very comfortable, but I also wanted to add some lights because I already added lights in the island stand and around the kitchen, so why not add more, huh? We're going for modern after all, trying to give recently graduated from college vibes, gotta love being extra and putting things everywhere. I feel more younger generations tend to be more decorative when it comes to this type of stuff. With modern lights and everything, obviously, because we grew up with it, I guess. I've been seeing some really crazy builds around YouTube and even on TikTok and everything, and some people using the transform tool, they make beautiful builds. I don't know how y'all do that, but I'm trying to learn how to be a little bit better at least. I posted the Promised Neverland speed build that I made a very long time ago, and it's very interesting to see, because the Promised Neverland was a huge big thing back then. That's why I did it. So I was having so much trouble picking up these lights. I wanted it to be kind of a clear color, but I didn't want it to be very light, very bright, because I already added so many lights in the kitchen, and so the color was just really annoying. I wanted to put a little bit of a carpet too, but I was very undecisive about what color I wanted it to be. I was really trying not to make it gray, but for this hack, you basically just create kind of like your own open closet area. I don't really know. I was planning for this to basically be like the pantry. So yeah, I basically went about this whole thing the wrong way, and I incorporated the idea from the TikTok, Tik what TikTok? Jesus, TikTok hack, and did it kind of my own way. I wanted to match the way that the closets around already were looking. I didn't want it to be like too different from those, so I tried to copy it in my own way, the way the ones right next to this door were. But yeah, I had a lot of difficulty with that. I still have a whole lot to learn, and a whole lot to get used to. And also, if you haven't already been able to tell, I'm not exactly going off of a script, and by not exactly I mean not at all. So I'm kind of just trying my best here. I wanted it to be as close as possible, seriously, so I just kept going at it, and then I realized that I had two different types here. I don't exactly know why I left it, but like maybe I ran out of money for one tire because one was too expensive, so I bought a different tire, like it happens. I don't really know what I'm talking about, really. But yeah, I made it a kind of like a different color just so that I knew where it was, because if you can't tell from the bottom one, once you put it on there and you put it the same color, like obviously you can tell where it is, but it's a little bit harder to see. So I literally took an eternity putting those on. I don't know why, but I did. So I had to edit some of that out because there's no way I'm gonna actually put the whole thing. Like I said, when I put the whole like video clips on here, it literally was 5 hours long. So 28 minutes was as short as I could get it. I practically gave up on it being exactly identical, and I went a little bit in my own way here, and I was just color matching everything. And here I was just being extra and I guess creative. I'm not really sure. I just wanted it to look decent and be like, oh yeah, see guys, I can use the transform tool too. 50-50 honestly. I was thinking about what type of like handle to put on the door, because I think in the video it was like a square handle, but it had like a circle on it, and I wasn't entirely sure if I wanted to also do that. I tried to go for it. As you can see here, I was like, okay, maybe I will add kind of like the ones on the side where it's like, oh, it's like kind of like a closet area, but then I was like, wait, no, I'm not making a closet, I'm making a door. So yeah, and then I tried to do it's the same way they did it on the video, and have like a square or a rectangle, and then put like a little other smaller rectangle on top, but that didn't work out, so I just didn't. And here I was just trying to figure out what to put inside of the pantry, and what type of shelves to include, what type of things to add in here. Wasn't entirely sure where any of it was going, honestly. So I just settled on putting some shelves down, and yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I also wanted to have like like some type of basket holding up some of the things that were inside the pantry, because sometimes when you're putting stuff somewhere, you get like little baskets for it, or something that you can like put them in. So that's exactly what I was doing here. So yeah, when it's sped up, it looks like I did this like so fast, but like no I didn't. I made this whole little box thing, and then after I made it, I realized, oh, I can't just pick it up and take it over there all in one piece. Like, I have to personally move it myself. I have seen people move it all at once, so how are y'all doing that? Or am I supposed to like stack it perfectly on top of one another. I think that's what I was supposed to do. But yeah, here I was just filling it up with an obnoxious oh my god, with an obnoxious amount of stuff because I did not know what else to put in here. So I was really just going ham at it, trying to make it look all homesy, you know. And then I added a little menu there because honestly that's probably something I would put in my own house. Even though the menu probably has nothing to do with whatever I'm making, and I'm probably never gonna make anything on that menu in the first place. It's just pure decorative reasons, and I think it really just adds to the pantry. So that was basically all of the TikTok hacks that I was gonna do for this video. And here's just kind of a better close-up look on how everything looks with the roof and some more lighting scattered around. And yeah, I really love how it turned out, and it looks very different from my usual builds. Also, the door is fully non-functional. Pure decorative reasons, honestly. I probably should have added a little bit more light, but yeah. I honestly did like how it ended up. I honestly really love it. It looks very sweet, very, you know, cute. A little bit modern, not too much. And this is definitely, I'm definitely using all of these, if not most of them. Most of these like hacks for later videos and everything. I just really, really liked it. And yeah, the lights look all super sweet. And I added some details on the roof as well. I actually spent a really long time making the roofs for some reason. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope it was either entertaining or educational. You know, like if you also struggle building and, you know, you learned a couple build hacks from some of these. But yeah, have a wonderful day, guys, and once again, thank you for watching.